Okay, so this is the final step in creating the metadata for your business ecosystems overview. This quadrant, this bottom left quadrant, is Groove 9, verse 3 interface. So with an application programming interface, this is the interface. This is exactly how people will be interacting with your business ecosystem. So in this first chunk, we are coming up with exactly just explaining what it is that we're doing here. So to start off with OS3PI, what we're creating here is a business ecosystem master plan. Within construction management, within urban development, cities and communities, they put out master plans so that people can understand the full scope of what they're doing. Within that master plan, on this return line, we have that we're creating the business ecosystem overview. So the master plan is the overall thing, and on this sheet, we're creating the outline for our business ecosystem overview. And the way that we really want this to change things for others is that we're going to be putting this out there so that this can become the headquarters reception API. And this is where things get kind of exciting for me personally. So we're going to be helping people create physical and tangible buildings in like these 3D environments that we're going to develop. But these are going to be things that can be actually built in the real world. Specifically with Hue 3, with 144.5 PI, this first aspect is related to a library. And this is another thing. Everything up to this point, even this library part, is all default. And this next line here is related to the actual name of your organization, of your business. So in that first quadrant that we were working in, we talked about, we defined our story, everything is music. But here, that's the overall, that's what we work within. But on this line that we just wrote out, Hue 3, we are all right, that's our actual business that we're working in. And with this business, the goal that we're actually working towards, the thing that we want to bring into the real world, are these Seed Singularity Forest Festivals. So at this part, I want you to start thinking about what's the grand vision? What's the real thing that you want to bring into the real world? Like everyone's retreating into the digital world. That's not what this is for. With OS 3, you're going to be creating something in the real world. Hue 3 is going to be creating Seed Singularity Food Festivals, Forest Festivals, a place for people to come together, listen to music, learn more about the environment, help with reforestation and groundwater recharge. We'll get into all of it, but the next chunk here, 369 MyPI, this is getting more into, again, we're creating a library here. Within the library, 369 MyPI is related to the central desk. Return on this phase is really naming the team that's associated with it. So the team on this step is LP0 Polymath Process. And the aspect that we want to really bring change to is we're going to be creating a framework book that someone can work within and a framework space. So that's really going to be like a desk that someone can work within. Finally, 432 RPI. This is going to be the reception area within the library. So we have a library, we have a central desk, and that central desk is going to be within the reception area. Again, we're going to be showing all of this with 3D visualizations. It's going to make a lot more sense, but just bear with us for right now. This last aspect, the return, is really letting us know what the tangible project is called, or in this case, like a playlist, an epic playlist. We're going to be choosing 9 different songs to make up this master plan. And for us, Hue 3, our initial playlist is called EP0 Tao Teaching. The aspect that we really want to bring about with this project are seed stands. If you've ever seen Arrested Development, there's always money in the banana stands. We want to bring seed stands to the forefront. That's like a smaller scale project that we're going to bring into the real world. And then the larger scale are these groundwater recharge stations. So we have gas stations all around where people fill up their cars. We're going to have groundwater recharge stations where we are like going to be taking water, harvesting it, and helping it recharge the aquifers, because that's an important thing. If we're going to be creating these forest festivals, we need to have a strong groundwater, and recharging it in a way that we'll be able to sustain ourselves for a long period of time. That is it.